In honor of 9/11, the Niagara Falls Fire Department held a ceremony to officially unveil and dedicate a newly erected line of duty death memorial.
It was built in the memory of the 9 fallen firefighters that we've lost since 1955 here in Niagara Falls.
Can you please describe for me this memorial?
It was an idea that one of our firefighters came up with. They presented it to the management team, and then we came together as we're a composite department. We have full-time firefighters and volunteer firefighters, so our 3 volunteer stations have an association each, and with them and the full-time association, we went out in the community as a group and we started fundraising. I was able to go to council with a council report, and council supported it with the in-kind donations, so we were able to get a lot of city staff to work. While they were actually at work, they could come here and work on the memorial. So the whole community, including council, came together and built this memorial so that we could remember the fallen.
Elaine, can you tell me your thoughts on this new memorial?
This new memorial it's very heartwarming because it's local. It's right here where we can visit as families to sit and reflect and to grieve the losses that we all feel that don't seem to get any better with each passing year, especially when someone is taken so young. And I think it's a really important and heartwarming tribute to the firefighters who have fallen.
How does it feel to have your dad and other firefighters honored here?
It makes me very proud. My dad would be very proud. It's still a hard time. It's been 24 years, 7 months, and it still doesn't get any easier.
For firefighter Tim Bennett, getting this memorial built was a full-on community effort.
It's been about 7 or 8 years. We've been talking about doing something here. It's gone through a few different versions, but it took a couple years, but we finally got something in place here. I can tell you this, it was a real community effort, right down from the fire department itself, the firefighters working with management, also the different volunteer associations as well as our professional associations. We all work together. We couldn't have done this without the help of different departments in the city of Niagara Falls as well. Several businesses, several individual donations that really helped. It really was a total community project. Yeah.
Now, why is it important to have this memorial at this location?
Well, this is our main station for the full-time department here on Morrison Street, but this also represents all the volunteer stations that are Station 4, 5, and 6 that are on the outskirts of around Niagara Falls. And it was a community effort, like Tim mentioned, about raising money and putting all our resources together in order to put this in. But symbolicness, this is our main station right now, and this is where the majority of us work.
Can you talk about the significance of the bell?
The bell's been was actually here before we put the monument in. The bell's been part of the Niagara Falls Fire Department for well over 100 years, and we want to preserve that and keep it inside the memorial. So when we came up with plans, we decided to incorporate it with the monuments and all the names that go up there. So we did a great job of bringing the colors back out of it and putting it all together.
Why is it important to honor and remember the lives of the fallen firefighters?
Firefighting, as we know, is a very dangerous operation, and we can't ever forget those that have lost their life by giving the supreme sacrifice of fighting a fire and then losing their life. The 9 that are on the wall are what we call line of duty death from a presumptive legislation. So they lost their lives because they had cancer. Our only full-time fire chief that lost his life, he had a heart attack when he was in charge of the Maid of the Mist fire back in the 1950s, and he succumbed to his heart attack.
What do you hope for the future of this memorial?
That I never put another name on it.
The memorial will ensure that the legacy of the fallen firefighters lives on and will provide the public with a special place to reflect and honor their sacrifices. In Niagara Falls, reporting for The Source, I'm Norah-Jean Howard.